My mom always said, I was her miracle in a storm. Growing up in a small town in Ohio, it was just us. No dad, no cousins, no big Sunday dinners. Just mom working double shifts at the diner, and me doing homework in the back booth. Whenever I'd ask about my father, her face would just shut down. She'd touch the silver locket she always wore and say, Honey, some stories are better left unread. You're here now, and that's all that matters. I respected her silence for 24 years. But then curiosity finally won. I bought one of those DNA kits on a whim. I figured maybe I'd find a second cousin or a cool heritage story to tell at parties. 3 weeks later, I opened the app, and my heart nearly stopped. There wasn't just one match. There were 3, all listed as close family, possible siblings. My hands were shaking so hard I almost dropped my phone. I messaged the first girl, Maya. She replied in less than 5 minutes. I've been waiting for this notification for 2 years, she wrote. We met at a park halfway between our cities. When Maya stepped out of her car, it was like looking into a distorted mirror. Same curly hair, same dimple on the left cheek. Then came Chloe, and then Sarah. We sat on a bench for strangers with the exact same face, and pieces of a puzzle we never knew existed. As we talked, the vibe shifted from excitement to a heavy, crushing realization. None of our mothers knew each other, but they all had the same story. A charming man at a summer festival, a brief encounter, and then he vanished. He wasn't a deadbeat dad. He was a predator. I went home that night feeling sick. I had to tell my mom. I found her on the porch, watching the fireflies. When I showed her the photos of my sisters, she didn't scream. She didn't even cry. She just took a deep breath, looked at the horizon, and whispered, I always prayed I was the only one. She told me then about the man who broke her heart and her spirit in one night. She'd spent 2 decades carrying that shame alone, thinking I was a reminder of her mistake. I took her hand, and for the first time, I felt like the adult. Mom, I said, you didn't give me a broken life. You gave me them. Now we have those big Sunday dinners. For sisters, for moms, one massive, complicated, beautiful family. We were born from a shadow, but we decided together to live in the light.